Hello. Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Hello, Cat, Sunny, Bellhound. Hello, Lan, Ian. I don't know.
I always get confused with the lowercase L or capital I. Hello. Yeah, but yeah, sorry I was late. As I said on Twitter, I didn't have to wake up early today because my sister got a ride to her work. So I just kind of chilled in bed until like 9:20. And then I was like, oh, I gotta get up for stream, and now here I am. And now here I am. Morning, yo! What is up? But yeah, now I have much more energy than yesterday, probably because I chilled in bed until like 9:20 p.m. or 9:20 a.m. instead of like waking up and doing anything in the morning. And I had coffee, I have a donut. So I'm ready to make some progress on this event. You could stay asleep? No. I need to wake up and play video games. That's the side of things about days off when you're an adult. Because it's like, oh, I could like stay in bed until noon, but I could, since I'm awake, I could get out of bed and just start playing video games, and use my time wisely by playing video games. That's so American coming from you. What? When you grow up, you appreciate sleep more. Real. That's why today I was gonna wake up like earlier to like actually do the grass cutting that I do every weekend. But then I was like, you know what? I rarely get to stay in bed. I'll just do it later or tomorrow evening. It's fine. So I just stay in bed. Eating coffee and donuts, that is so American. Oh, it's because it's a very old donut, but someone's gonna eat it. Cause yeah, my sister got some Tim Hortons donuts. That package of 10, 12? I don't remember. To get to her workplace. I think it was like last week. And she returned with a few of them, and and two we ate on the same day, and then I ate like another one. There were two remaining, so I ate another one like 1 or 2 days later. And then I was like, I'm just gonna leave the other one there, for if my sister wants to eat it. But I believe she might have forgotten about it, even though we had like the giant red Timmy's box on that fridge. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat it. She already had her chance. And now here I am, eating a very old donut. I was gonna eat that. No, you weren't. Waste not one, not exactly. Tim Hortons, my beloved, thanks for arriving in Mexico. Let's go! Yeah, I have a friend that also has it in Panama. And it's so funny to me that it just kind of arrived to like Latin American countries, but it kind of escaped over the US. I mean, I know I think there's a few in like some US places near the border, but they're not really common. Fox behavior ordering of food. Yeah, man. Gotta last the winter. US is more Dunkin' Donuts. True. Whereas there's no Dunkin' Donuts here because we have Tim Hortons. And Krispy Kreme. You like Krispy Kreme? Maybe it's maybe it's a Canadian thing, but Krispy Kreme here is actually pretty fire. But like as we've established, some US food chains are kind of better in Canada for some reason. There's better food standards, I think, or something like that. It's called health code. Exactly. US will just lap shit in there and say fuck it, they will consume the slop. Hola! Real. McDonald's here though has gone really downhill. You know, ever since I don't know what the fuck happened to the Angus burger. And now it's just bad. You know, it didn't used to be great. It was still McDonald's, but you know, it was actually like, yummy McDonald's burger. Now it's like, no, I'm not touching that. I'll eat the chicken nuggets, and that's it. Shrinkflation and corporate greed is going to crap here too. Oh, so it's a worldwide. I think McDonald's everywhere sucks now. Ah, oh, it's a worldwide event. Because, you know, it's fashion used to be 2 for 1, and all the breakfast, remember what they took from you. I don't think we had 2 for 1 here, but you know, you will go eat at McDonald's, and as I said, it was never like good food, but it was decent, you know? It was good enough that you would be like, oh yes, McDonald's burger, I'm gonna eat a McDonald's burger, yummy, yummy. But now it's like, no. No. It was fine for the price, basically. Yeah. You know, it was cheap and it was good. It was just good enough for the price. But now it's not worth it at all. If they mess up the nuggets, they are cooked real. My go-to meal used to be 10, then it's 13, now it's like 18. Fuck that. Oh yeah, no, prices have been insane. I'll eat the most oblivious and unknown meat nuggets, please. I have the chicken nuggets that are clearly made out of chicken, right? For that price, I can get a big-ass home-cooked meal at a restaurant. Yeah. Fast food chains are kind of reaching restaurant prices. And then it's like, what is the point then? I'll just go to a restaurant. Chicken and other meat products, quote-unquote. I love my chicken and other meat products nuggets. But yeah, the chicken nuggets are still like it's only the only good thing they have left. And sometimes the fries. I mean, if you're, you know, but you're gonna be like in the mood for McDonald's fries, so you know, like a bunch of plastic with salt. But sometimes they even mess that up, and it's like, sheesh. God, I wish I could have those fries. No. It was just like, air with salt. Like, McDonald's fries were good in the sense of like how fake they were. Like, when you wanted McDonald's fries, you didn't want real fries. You just wanted the, those fake ass fries with a bunch of salt. And you're like, yeah, this is the good stuff. But now, as I said, they even mess that up sometimes, and it's like, what is the point anymore? And I guess they still have the McFlurry whenever their ice cream machine is working. Remember when pizza was for like $5? I remember that. I don't. McDonald's tasted like potato in a fake way. Yeah, exactly. I actually passed by McDonald's to go to AW normally despite the price there. We have an AW nearby, and we also go there. We don't go there that often anymore because we also have Wendy's not too far away that we pass through on our way back from work. So between Wendy's and AW, there is no option there. McFlurry is 1 in 1,000 years. But yeah, we have an AWs nearby, and we also we'll pass by sometimes because the burgers are nice there. They're nice. They're not like, yo, Wendy's, but they're nice. But what I really like there, aside from the root beer, is the sweet fries. Sweet fries, my beloved. More fast food chains need to cash in on the sweet fries. I do not understand how come AW has the monopoly on sweet fries. $5 was a shit when I was at university. Went to Little Caesars and buy the whole meal package for like 10, and with triple buy. Damn! Camote fries, yeah! They have sweet fries and AW, yeah. Because other places haven't developed the tech! The special tech needed for sweet fries. But yeah, they have sweet fries in AW, so you can go and be like, oh yeah, have the combo. Or like how they say here in Quebec, the trio. And with a root beer but like with sweet fries instead of fries. And they're like, okay. And they give you sweet fries, and whenever you ask for sweet fries, they also give you the little spicy mayo sauce thing that they give with the sweet fries. It's fire. Frying sweet potato is hard, damn. Stop tempting me. Never. Everyone needs to try the sweet fries. Frying sweet potato is hard? Wait, really? How come they do it though? I used to work at a pizza place that always had $5 slices. They always kept that price at $5, specifically because he knew parents would give kids that much for lunch and no more most days. Oh! Deep frying them is harder than air frying? Oh. No, it's not. I'm just being sarcastic. Oh. But yeah, back in my uni days, it was also really common for a bunch of places to have like very cheap food. Back in the day. But yeah, I love the sweet fries. It's the only thing I miss from AW since I don't go there as often anymore. The famous tacos de canasta. And my country was completos. There was a place that sold 2 for, I don't know, I can't remember the price. I think it was like $3. I mean the equivalent, because we don't use dollars in Chile, but you know, the equivalent. And you get a big ass completo. Not 1, 2. They don't have sweet fries here in the US. I hate it here. Yet another reason to hate the US. Taxes indeed. Remember that you could eat with 3 USD. Those were the days. Those were the days. But yeah, that was because they were a bunch of stores making food for a bunch of broke ass university students. Well, not all of them were broke, because university is fucking expensive. But a bunch of them were. Love the tacos. My tacos are $5 now instead of 2. Such is life. Such is. Any uni student is lawfully broke. Yep, exactly. Alright, finishing my donut. As soon as I finish my donut, I will jump into the game. For now, we jump. Nom. This is over then. No. But yeah. So McDonald's has gone downhill everywhere, and I was not aware of that. We tried it in Buenos Aires too, when we went to Buenos Aires, just because my sister has this thing that, you know, whenever she goes, she needs to try McDonald's to see how bad it is in different countries. And it was sad. That tracks. A lot of people do that. Yeah, it's, you know, it's kind of like things that, you know, McDonald's is kind of everywhere. It's just that thing that you need to be like, I kind of need to try the McDonald's in here. And yeah, we were told it was sad, and it truly was sad. The saddest food we ever ate on Buenos Aires. And it wasn't even bad per se. It was just sad, you know. Try McDonald's in any country is a benchmark to see how bad the country is doing. Real. I remember going to Poland and going to KFC because we just got off the flight and didn't have meal plans anywhere, and it was fine. Yippee! KFC here, it's pretty good. But I said it's just what they have in like decent enough food, like good chicken and all that. They severely lack in customer service. I feel like the only people that know how to work there are in the kitchen. KFC just varies from location to location. The standalone place sucks ass, but the one in local mall food court is great. Huh. We don't have. I don't think we have any in food courts here for some reason. They're all standalone. And I say the food is pretty great, you know, for like fast food standards. But their customer service is so ass. Like I think I told you guys about that one time that I just kept repeating the same menu item that I wanted to the guy in the drive-thru, and he wouldn't get it. And then I went and showed him the fucking picture of the menu on the website, and he still got it wrong. And I was like, how the fuck? They're not paid enough to care. Okay, and I mean, I understand that, but at that point, it's just... I will question your intelligence, I'm sorry. Bro, we had one button on the touchscreen, real. So when we order KFC with my sister, we usually order through Uber. Because somehow the Uber orders, they don't get wrong. Every time I went to Chiapas, which is a southern state in Mexico, we have Domino's, historically with Domino's in that state. This is different. The cheese goddamn it melts really great. Mmm. Yeah, it's not strange also in like wider countries, I think. That also like the same fast food chain. It's kind of different when you go from like one state to the other. And the thing is that it wasn't even a obscure item, that one KFC experience. It was a box, a meal box. You know, one of the things they're most well known for. And they gave me the combo instead of the box. And I kept saying like the box, the meal, the box. And I'm like, yeah, I want the Singer box. And you know, the Singer is also another signature burger they have. And I'm like, yeah, I want the Singer box. And he was like, oh, the combo? And I was like, no, the box. And I'm like, there's no box. And yeah, there's a box. It's here on the menu. You know, and I was like, you know, the box that comes with like the salad and the fries and the popcorn chicken. The box. And, you know, and at the end I showed him like this, the box. He's like, oh, okay. And then he comes out and gives me the fucking combo. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Coca-Cola is never tasted like Kevin. I think they use 100% true cane sugar. That would explain why some Mexican places here sell Mexican Coke, Mexican Coca-Cola. They advertise it like that. And I think they use cane sugar. That's why, because I mean here they kind of need to say what it has, and it says that. They were just stupid. Yeah, that's what I say. Oh, you screw that up. Exactly. The box, they went with 6 size. Yeah, man, you know, the box. The one that comes with like a bunch of things inside a box. It's not that hard, man. What is a box? A truly philosophical question. Coquita de vidrio, my beloved. Yeah, they sell it here sometimes. Some Latino supermarkets also. But yeah, that KFC experience will never not stop being funny. And it took so long too. I was like, goddamn. And they made us wait to the side and everything, and then gave us the wrong order, and I was like, fucking really? I was like, you know what? At least they charged me for the combo and not the box. So I was like, okay, whatever. If they had charged me for the box, I would have been inside in like 5 seconds, being like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, I'm done with my donut. Let me put this plate away, because otherwise my cat will come and start licking on it, and it's just full of sugar, which is probably not good for them. And I am here. It's not source, I'm cat. I don't understand you, but fuck it, here's your comb. Like, I know also for a lot of them, you know, English is not their first language, but I feel like there is a distinctive difference between saying combo or trio, as I said they say here, and box. I think there is a clear distinction there. Minor difference. Combo breaker. No hablo inglés. Let me just quickly check my messages. What happened? Need immigrants fighting other immigrants. we come full circle. Though I will say, it is kind of shocking to me how some people come here and find work facing customers without having like a proper understanding of the language. Like, I feel like that will be your first your first like order of business, you know. But I also, I mean, I also get it because I did I did learn French, but I was very not practiced when I started working, and I had to start talking with French customers, and it was an experience, but you know, it helped. But there's some people here that I'm just like, they don't like my neighbors. They don't speak English. They don't speak French. And when I say they don't, I don't mean like they. I don't mean like they don't. You know, like they pronounce it bad, or they're like they confuse words. I mean they don't. Like straight up. Whenever we have like building meetings, they have like Google Translate on their phone. Kako says their parents still don't know English 30 years on. Yeah, I think it's pretty common also with Asians, you know, like Chinese, and other Asian immigrants, that they come, you know, they come here, but they find work at places that speak their language, so they don't really bother learning. And when you go, a lot of places here, like banks and stuff, usually have also, they'll be like, oh, this person speaks like all these languages. So you're usually able to find someone that speaks your language. So I guess that's how they survive. But I mean, at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, why would you move to a country, a brand new country, and not learn the language? It just doesn't compute to me. Like, one thing is when, you know, maybe people bring in their parents from their countries, you know, to kind of have a better retirement living conditions kind of thing. And that is understandable because, you know, they're already like senior people, and like it's their family that brings them in. So it's like, okay, you know, that's fine. But people that come here, like, to work, to live, you know, they go through the whole like immigration process and whatever, and, you know, try to build a new life here and whatever, or like in any other country. And I'm like, why would you not learn the language then? This is just, why? But anyway. Shall we arena breakout? I don't know what else I've never had to emigrate. But like, if you were to emigrate, like, think you wanna go live to another country, and that country does not speak English. Wouldn't learning the language be like first on your to-do list? Yes. It's not like here, you know, here some people kind of get away with it, since where I live, it's very English and French equally, mostly, for the most part. They're pushing down more on the French now, but a lot of people who will immigrate here, you speak English, never learn French, and they've been living years here just speaking English, and they're fine. Because, you know, they also speak English. But if you move to, like, I don't know, one of those small farming little towns in Quebec, where people don't know like 2 words of English, why will you not learn French if you want to move there? Like, I've gone apple picking outside the city. I don't know, sometimes depending on where you go somewhere, and like the farmer lady, the farmer people just speak French, like they don't speak English. And I'm like, well, time to brush up that French. But anyway, arena breakout time. We break the arena or something. I don't know. Let's go. Why is it not showing? Oh, there we go. I'm just imagining our French farmer explaining a wet fresher to a new farmhand asking, got it? And they nod, followed by horrible wet fresher noises. Basically. Well, like, yeah, if you go to the small towns, if you go to Quebec, even, Quebec has like a little tourist section in which like a lot of people, you know, everyone speaks English. But then if you go to like the actual city or the actual suburban area, you're not gonna find much English there. Which made it extra funny when I had some people were hanging with one of my dad co-workers here. He was from Chile, but he was something else. Let's just say he was one of those Karen people. and you could see it in a bunch of things they did. I mean, not all of them. Like the wife was actually super nice and sweet. But the husband and one of the daughters that was visiting, it was like that, you know, like kind of privileged rich kid. And we were visiting Quebec, but we were going outside of the tourist area. You know, we took the ferry. But when I say we took the ferry, you know, like taking the ferry there is like just taking the bus, because you take the ferry to an island where people live. You know, their houses are there. So, but instead of like taking the bus or the metro or whatever, they take the ferry. So now, you know, once you take the ferry and then get down on the little island where people live, you know, everything is mostly French, because that's just a place where people live. It's not like the tourist area anymore. And she just kept complaining and being like, oh, even in the airport in Chile, there will be like English signs, so I don't understand why they don't do it here. And like, oh, and they have that, and like the ferry that is just, you know, such a tourist attraction and whatnot. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's just their bus. We just took the bus. It just goes over water. I mean, I couldn't say that, but I felt it in my bones. And they were complaining about like we went to this little cafe and we were like 12 people. And it was like a small little shop with like only the one girl working. And we had to like put a bunch of tables together, and she had to get like all our order. And I think it took a while, or no, they started complaining that the hot chocolate was cold, or like it wasn't warm enough. And I was like, we're just in a small town shop. This is not like your touristy area anymore. How can you not see that? Not everything is catered to you. It made me so angry. And she was like, oh, how come she doesn't speak English? Because we're in a French area. You don't go to France and expect everyone to speak English. This is not a Starbucks, Stacy. And somehow annoys me more when they're from my country, because it's like, you're some Lara motherfucker. Why are you acting like this? You're from our third world country, man. It's like, you're wearing your ass was born in a third world country. Why are you acting like this? Why are you acting like a regular US citizen? Regular white people behavior. Why are you acting like this? You're fucking mixed blood. My colonized ass can't behave like that. Yeah, it grinds my gears when they're from my country because it's like, bro. Bro. She gets a gringa car presented to her real. Oh, it was so annoying. But anyway, time for war crimes. With that out of the way. Time for war crimes. So yesterday we kind of just started on this, whatever the fuck it is. Commander says they're undercover. They got him up with MDR, aka Kuro, and P90, aka Methyl? And Commander knows Dr. Evita, but they were given a mission from suspicious person that does not show their face to transfer a suspicious package. And before continuing with that, I went and did these things that show a bit about Evita and how she worked in a hospital. She started a hospital outpost somewhere. You know, kind of pick up some girls. But it was all very suspicious, like a doctor died and then the hospital was attacked, and it's not entirely clear whether like she knew it would happen or like she had something to do with everything. So yeah, very, very suspicious. Like for Warcraft don't distinguish nationality. Real. So let's see. Now we go back to these dorks. Discordant notes. Oh, okay then.
Another one down.
In the warehouse by the port, cargo containers and shells carry a maze of cover. After hiding the crate and throwing a tarp over it, the trio launches a counterattack on their ambushers. Oh yeah, we were ambushed.
Who are these people? They got here fast.
They're after the crate. Watch your left! Without checking on her teammates behind her, Kuro vaults over the shells and makes a break toward the front containers.
Fire!
Time to print. To her left, an enemy is driven back by a burst from the commander.
She's charging it on her own? Hey, you!
Is Kuro live streaming this, by the way? Real question? She might be. Before Mira can finish, the commander uses the lull in enemy fire to dash to the right.
One forward, one right. Shouldn't you at least try to coordinate?
I mean, MDR is well known for streaming from inside the Griffin base, so... Negative OPSEC. Gunfire erupts from both flanks. Torn between helping other side, Mira grits her teeth and runs for the stairs. From the second floor of the warehouse, the railing offers a wide view over most of the ground level.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... No, 4 left.
A grenade from Kuro and a clean sidestep and shoots when the commander have thinned the numbers. Mira sets up her rifle behind a crate. Bang! Missed. Bang! The shot bursts a water pipe in front of the commander, spraying a high-pressure stream. With their vision blocked, the commander darts backward, avoiding a string of bullets fired through the mist.
Oops, my bad.
Yo, guys, we're here again launching an assault. Subscribe and give like to see more. 500 Kenneth personally sent you the loot we collected during this raid. Yeah, that sounds like a cool stream, alright. Mira whispers an apology that the commander can't hear. Having exposed her position, she flips over the crate to seek new cover. Gunshots ring out all over the warehouse, accompanied by smoke grenades and the occasional crash of a collapsing shelf.
Phew, all clear at last.
After a stretch of silence confirms that the threat is gone, Mira exhales and rushes downstairs.
You two okay? Anyone hurt?
Back by the crate's hiding spot, she shrugs off her oversized backpack that's wider than she is and slams it down, pushing out all kinds of medical supplies.
I'm fine, though I almost died.
Oh, why is she so iconic? Wait, let me tag my sister in this. That felt very Maple core. I'm gonna send it to Maple too. I'm fine, so I almost died. Sorry, I didn't expect that grenade to drive him right into your line.
Forget it. Lucky for you, my movement was flawless.
With the crate safe and undamaged, the three started sweeping the battlefield. Miro reluctantly tosses away an enemy's assault rifle, pries out the magazine and stuffs it into her pack.
That thing still has room? You sure you can carry it?
Kuro tries lifting Miro's backpack, but gets yanked down immediately by the weight.
Impressive.
The commander picks up the rifle that Miro has discarded and straps it to their own pack.
You're also scavenging now?
Honk. Let me rotate the bag in my inventory to fit. The freighter outside blares its horn. It is about to set sail. Let's move. Get to a ship. A little to the left. Real. What's your business? You're not on the passenger manifest. At the gangplank, a middle-aged man stops them. Judging by his size, he hasn't missed many meals during this ship. Captain, please do us a favor and give us a lift. The commander discreetly slips something into the captain's hand. He rubs it between his fingers, then pockets it without a word. We're moving a crate up to Northridge. You know how bad the roads are these days. Whose crew are you with? The bribe has a smoothed tone, and the commander leans in to whisper a few words. The sewer rats. I didn't hear anything. Who are you people? The captain's face darkens again. Two sailors behind him raise their guns. Mira stops Kudo from reaching for her own and puts on a near tearful expression.
I told you not to steal from the boss. What do we do now? It was such a huge shipment that came in. We thought nobody would notice if a small amount went missing, but we haven't been able to get it out at all. Captain, I beg you, please don't tip off our boss. We'll return the stuff right away.
With no rehearsal at all, Myrtle jumped straight into the act. Her sob stunned everyone for a moment. Behind her, the commander gives a subtle thumbs up. You stole this. Yes, we just wanted to make a little side money. The bosses did well while we don't even get scraps. We got greedy. Here are our tags. Look, the cigarettes logo. You can't fake that. The captain examines the metal tags, taking the engraved symbol. After a harsh exchange with his first mate, he has them back. 500k coins. Sheesh!
500k? The car wasn't even worth that much. Couldn't we...
500k, not a coin less. Put it fair. And hush money. He gives them a you get it look. Kuro pinches her tight to resist the urge to pull a gun. Fine. Middle? The commander doesn't have that much cash on them. They turn to our middle for help.
What, me?
Oh, okay. After a long internal struggle, Middle pulls out a gold block from the innermost compartment of her bag of holding and hands it over reluctantly. She pulls out a what? Why are you carrying a gold block?
Meals are included, right?
The cramped lower deck of the freighter reeks of mildew. The walls are stained with mold.
500 grand, and this is the kind of accommodation we get.
After checking for bugs or hidden mix, the commander signals Kuro to help hide the bugs behind some cardboard boxes. At least it's safe. You're really safe back there.
You acted fast. It's almost like you turned into a different person. I'm great at mimicry. I can even do voice impressions.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the contractor for this mission.
How does that sound?
Middle mimics the voice from the radio earlier with uncanny accuracy. Kuro whistles in admiration.
Wow, that sounded just like her. What do you think?
Kuro glances at the commander, who has fallen silent. I have a feeling I've heard that voice before.
You think we can get reimbursed for the 500k coins? Ask when we finish the job. We're not even sure who our client is or how open they are to negotiation. We didn't even show her face. Doesn't seem like someone to mess with. Where are those people at the port? We'd barely just set off when they jump us. That intel moved fast.
The commander unstraps the new rifle that they have just picked up. This rifle has been modified. Shorter barrel, longer recoil, reduced range. It's more suited for tight spaces, but also harder to control. Whoever they were, they're trained. Not your average thugs.
Not average. You don't mean Black Gold Universal? Hey, don't say scary stuff like that.
We can't rule it out. In Dark Zone, only a few factions could fill the squad like that.
Didn't stop us from mopping the floor with them though, did it?
Black Gold Universal is one of the biggest PMCs in the Dark Zone. If they're after this box, we're in trouble. Silence fills the cabin. All three stare at the damn box. Middle gets up and throws a few more cardboard boxes over it for good measure.
Try to be optimistic. From what I've heard, Blackwood has bigger plans. They should be too busy to bother with nobodies like us.
With chuckles, we are in trouble.
I heard their Abyss squad left their base recently. Probably on some big up. Everyone in the Dark Zone knows. When Abyss moves, the sky changes. Is that supposed to make me feel optimistic?
The cabin goes quiet again. Miro gives up trying to further camouflage the box.
Anyway, enough gloom. The leader of the Abyss squad, Hecate. I heard she got reported by her subordinate the other day. How do you know everything?
Kuro grins and waves a communicator in her hand. The commander notices that she has never put it down since they met.
Information is everything. In the Dark Zone, there are no secrets from me.
Got any intel on our contractor then?
Damn!
She's doxing the team right now, isn't she? Realizing she's hit a sore spot, Miller quickly pivots.
So, Hecate. That Abyss squad she leads has always been Black Gold's sharpest blade, right? Why would someone report her? Maybe because she's too good. Whatever, we'll reach the drop-off point by tomorrow morning at the latest. And after that, what's your plan?
Let's finish the job first. It feels too early to talk about later.
Come on, show a little faith in your team, will you? Back in the warehouse, I took out 7. 7! Hey, are you even listening? Back then, I shut down...
Teammates, huh? Oh no, flashback. Next time, will you still entrust your life to someone else? The freighter's horn blares again, turning off Kudo's incessant chatter and the commander's reminiscence. They're on their way. Sheesh, okay. Are they supposed to wear more armor? Maybe. Yo, it's that! The one and only? It's her. The big boss. The Wandering Wind. I wonder if she works for a state tech, and if so, which one? remember, she works for a state tech, guys. That's how she goes. That's how she knows everything. The freighter glides steadily along the canal linking Marulos to the mines. The gentle current and clear moonlight suggest a rare stretch of good weather. Kuro stays in the cargo hold, watching over the box. Miller goes off to scout the boat's layout, leaving the commander alone on the deck. Bridge, masts, lifeboats. The commander carefully surveys the deck, taking mental notes. Oh! This was a skin for something, right? I'm pretty sure this was a skin. It has to be a skin. There's no way they just gave her this strip for a collab and didn't drop it as a skin. I mean, there is Mika, so it could be possible. But she spawns just like that. She just shows up with the absolute drip. Your recon is a little too obvious, don't you think? Leaning casually against the railing is a girl in a suit, her posture relaxed, and completely at odds with the tense atmosphere of the Dark Zone. The commander pretends not to hear, appearing captivated by the shimmering moonlight over the water at the bow, where the peripheral vision is locked on the girl's right hand, which is hidden behind her back, as they check for any sign of a weapon. I'm pretty sure it was a battle pass skin. Oh yeah, I think you're right. Just spawns questions your recon doesn't elaborate. Is there someone else on board beside us? You talking to me? Sorry, I thought I misheard. Your acting is as terrible as always. As always. Have we met before? Feigning nonchalance, the commander leans against a railing nearby, careful to keep a meter between them, with a thick bollard conveniently positioned as cover, just in case. This is the first time I've seen you in the dark zone. Sounds like you've seen me somewhere else? No, forget it. Who are you? Isn't that a bit forward of you? I thought passengers on this kind of trip were not supposed to ask such personal questions. Under the commander's watchful gaze, the mysterious girl finally brings out her hidden right hand. Name's Beluga. Special operative. She works for a state sec. You really don't follow any rules, do you? The commander wipes her hand on their pants, preparing to shake, but Beluga suddenly pulls hers back. We've got company. The commander follows her gaze. In the pitch-black forest on either bank of the canal, faint headlights flicker between the trees. I got no time to waste. There's something on this boat that shouldn't be here. Feigning confusion, the commander crosses her arms and denies it flatly. I don't know what you're talking about. And what was that? A disheveled mass stumbles barefoot out of the lower deck, crashing into a pile of junk on the deck. Catch him! The captain's furious roar follows, with several crew members charging after the man and quickly locking onto the target. What's going on? Move aside! The fleeing man rushes toward the railing, scrumming up and making to leap into the river. Hey, that's dangerous! The commander lunges forward and grabs him, trying to pull him back, but the man keeps struggling toward the edge. Beluga stands with her arms folded, quietly watching the chaos unfold. Jumping into the river at night, are you trying to die? With the commander holding him back, the crew finally catches up and pins the man to the deck with difficulty. Let go of me! Let go! He thrashes violently, nearly throwing 3 crewmen off, until the captain kicks him hard in the head twice. The man finally goes still. Drag him back down and keep a close eye on him. The crew ties him up tightly with rope, grabbing him by the neck loop and dragging him back into the hold, cursing all the way. The commander catches a dull flicker in the man's eyes and blocks the crew for a moment. Wait, what the hell is this? Pardon us, just a runaway cattle. What?
There were others look up with me at first, but they were taken away during the day. Said something about a transfer to the port.
Oh, we found them! Do ship runs that kind of cargo too? Huh. People are more profitable than goods. No cost, you see. You get it, right? The commander's expression stiffens, but they force a smile. You're right. Even under a clear night sky, the canal is still part of Camona, still the dark zone. We'll be docking to load cargo soon. The deck has to be cleared. Please stay below for your own safety. After all, the less you know, the longer you live. The captain signals his crew, and they drag the man below. The coursers fade as they disappear inside. The captain nods at the commander before following them. Silence returns to the deck. Only the commander and Beluga remain. If not for the faintest smell of red on the deck, one might think nothing had happened. What's wrong? The cold voice slices through the quiet. The commander glances again at the mysterious girl, who has appeared out of nowhere with a bit too much friendliness. Her hands are in her pockets. Her suit jacket flaps in the wind that has begun to stir. She's been standing like that since the man burst out. Still, silent, observant. The commander glances toward the direction the man was dragged off, then shakes her head. Nothing. It's windy. I'm heading back. Shit! Spixina spawns out of nowhere. Criticize your recon abilities. Does nothing. Refuses to elaborate.
You were gone for quite a while.
Back in the cabin, Kuro and Miriel have been waiting.
I was scouting most of the walkable areas. Some parts are guarded, but the crew isn't heavily armed. Look like a standard smuggling boat. What just happened on deck?
Well... Human trafficking! Yippee!
What? People?
Yeah, I'm afraid the ship really is in that line of business. Miriel fiddles with one of the buns on her head.
I saw a crewman delivering a food to the bottom deck just now. Judging by his attitude, super impatient, I bet it was for the people that got locked up. Do you remember where exactly? Yeah, it was the rearmost section of the lowest deck.
The three of them fall silent for a moment. Newly met companions, a perilous journey, a sudden turn of events. Outside, wind begins to pick up. The river grows restless. The ship rocks, and the hooks hanging from the ceiling beams clink against each other in a strangely musical rhythm. The three of them glance around at each other, probing, with carefully concealed anticipation in their eyes.
I mean... why don't we drop the act already? You two couldn't stand it either, right?
Miriel doesn't reply, but her eyes light up with surprise and agreement. Her face relaxes, the tension fading, and a smile breaks through. Both girls now look at the only one still withholding their opinion, the commander. Yeah, but...
Then that's enough.
Kuro cuts the commander off, spinning her communicator once in her hand, then adjusting her cap with a practice motion.
I don't usually like sticking my neck out, but if you two are also in... Hey, what's with that face? You're surprised by how we reacted?
No, I mean... The commander bites back what they almost blurted out.
I am surprised, though. I haven't met people like you in the dark zone in a long time. I almost feel like thanking the client for getting us together like this.
Faced with Mira's sincere gaze, Kuro opens her mouth but can't find anything to say. Embarrassed, she spins her communicator again.
Actually...
What is that? What's going on now? The freighter bumps against the dock, its starboard side striking with a dull impact that shakes the cabin. Kuro exhales, visibly relieved.
We've stopped? We've stopped?
Yeah, the captain said they're loading a cargo and clear the deck of anyone not involved. The commander suddenly halts mid-sentence. Footsteps echo outside the door, steady and rhythmic. The confined space of the cabin amplifies every sound. All three of them hold their breath. Their hands reach instinctively for their weapons. The sound is precise. It's more than one person. Thump, 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 thump. The steps are right outside now. Kuro suddenly leans toward the crack in the door. A weapon is cocked. The footsteps stop. The three of them raise their guns.
What is it?
Nothing. False alarm. The regular footsteps resume, slowly fading away toward the end of the corridor.
Whew. You scared the hell out of me. There's a rose crest on the rifle buttstocks. What are you talking about?
Thus, Anthony. The rose is the crest of the Antonio family.
Does is after the box too?
The commander grimaces a bit sheepishly. Not sure, but I had a bit of a run-in with them not long ago.
Did he? You pissed off the Antonio family for a single client? Should I be saying, of course you did?
Sorry. I can step down from the mission. I won't drag you into this.
Snap out of it. They're after the box. Yeah, Curtis right. A single operator wouldn't warrant all that muscle from the Antonio family.
The commander, who has already stood up, hovers awkwardly for a moment before moving to inspect the box.
In any case, our job is to get this box to Norwich. No one's backing out. They don't have a lot of people. We will take them out on the boat.
Kuro draws a finger across her neck in a slicing gesture. No. There's no retreat on the water. We don't know if there are others lying in wait. Better to back up for now. The mission comes first.
I agree. Fine, we'll let them off this time.
Reluctantly conceding, Kuro puts her gun away and starts sorting her gear.
Incendiaries, spare mags.
Here, take this.
Huh?
Kuro looks surprised as Miro hands her a medkit and some painkillers.
Why don't you carry any meds? Here, take mine.
Apparently unused to a situation like this, Kuro accepts the gesture but doesn't know where to put it. Her gear rig is already packed with ammo.
Thanks, but I'm used to it. If I don't have meds, I'll just knock out the enemy and take theirs.
She hands the kit back, scratching her head. Once the boat sets sail again, we lower the lifeboat from the stern and slip away under cover of night. Sounds good.
Sure, but are we really just gonna leave?
Yeah, we might still have a bit of time. A sigh escapes someone's lips, followed by a low chuckle. The commander looks at the two girls, now fully armed and visibly prepared for combat, and feels a strange mix of emotion. I know what you're both thinking. Let's split up. Here, take Fent. F-16 pulls a bakery, shows up to blast your recon skills. All he observes does this snarky shit and stays silent at the lips. Yeah, where is she now? Okay, M16. 6 Concerto. On the deck, two girls, carrying a box about as tall as they are, crouch carefully in the shadow behind a fire escape.
We're all set. Once the commander meets up with us, we move.
She's doing a staging stuff for real, yeah, exactly.
It's been a while, and there's still no sign of them. Do you really think they can handle it alone? Don't worry. Can you tell? You're not an ordinary person. Huh? I've heard of them before.
It's funny that she chose Beluga as a name. Beluga's a fucking whale. Yeah, but it's also a brand of vodka. Was it vodka or whiskey? I think it was both. I think it was vodka.
You gave the job to someone else?
Sorry, they quoted me a lower price.
We can lower ours too.
A team like yours can't possibly undercut a solo operator like them.
That job wasn't easy. I thought they'd fail since they were going solo, but they pulled it off. So I asked around. They're well known among elite operatives. Jaw-droppingly high completion rate. That's amazing. Amazing? I don't see it. Kuro, you know everything. You are amazing. Huh?
Turns out Mirin is complimenting her. Kuro angrily fidgets at the unexpected praise.
It's no big deal. I also heard they used to...
What's going on? There comes the soft sound again. Something collides with the hull of the boat. Several ropes fly up and latch to the deck. In the darkness, the girls exchange a glance. Someone's here. The silent message is clear between them. What's that noise? A crewman, the first to notice something amiss, silently has his throat slit. Under the cover of darkness, a team of soldiers in identical combat suits silently scale the boat's sides. One of them signals with a hand gesture, and the team instantly disperses into the shadows of the deck.
What's going on? Quiet.
Only a few muffled thoughts can be heard in the wind. The infiltrators take down the crew with practiced efficiency without causing a stir. Across from the girl's hiding spot, a hatch opens. A figure emerges, one of Dawson's men. The girls ready their guns. As the figure draws closer, a special ops soldier suddenly appears on the other side of the deck. They lock eyes. Both freeze for a second, then wordlessly draw their guns and open fire at each other. A fight has broken out after all. Gunfire erupts across the deck.
Who are they? No idea. Where are they fighting? Not a clue.
Completely confused by the chaos unfolding around them, Mina raises a hand to measure the height of the box. It's actually a little taller than her.
Can we still sneak off with it in a lifeboat? What with all this going on? I have no...
Kuro cuts herself off mid-sentence.
You didn't do that on purpose, did you? Sorry.
The fighting nearby has already come to an end. Those assassins come out on top. A special ops soldier collapses heavily right in front of the dolls. Kuro slips out from their hiding spot, rushes to the fallen soldier, and extracts the rifle from beneath his body before running back.
What are you doing? Get out that gun, the one we pick up at the port. Why?
Mila digs it out of her bag and hands it over. Kuro checks the barrel and magazine carefully.
No mistake. It's them.
The people from the port?
Yeah, the modifications match exactly. They're after the box. We got trouble.
Gunfire continues to erupt on the deck under the cloak of night. It's impossible to tell how many people are in the fight.
The lifeboats are about 100 meters away at the stern. We sneak over while they're busy. But the commander isn't back yet. We can't wait. We'll move now.
Mira looks at the massive box, then back to the cabin door. Still no sign of the commander. She stomps her foot in frustration and grabs one of the box's handles.
Fine.
I love how decisive Kuro is in this universe. Meanwhile, in the bottommost cargo hold. Who's there? Please don't. A crewman doesn't even get to draw his weapon before the infiltrating commander presses a gun to the back of his head. What do you want? Money? Just don't shoot.
The keys.
What keys?
The people you lock up. Where are the keys?
In my pocket. The commander takes the keys and knocks the crewman out with the butt of their gun. After dragging him aside, they move to the cargo hold door that Miro mentioned earlier. The lock is already broken. Cautious, they slip the keys back into their pocket, disengage the safety of their weapon, and kick the door open, then quickly dart aside to avoid any ambush. No movement inside. Be careful to peek in. What the? Oh, fucking course. Not coming in? In the middle of the hold, the mysterious girl from the deck is pointing a gun at a man in the corner. The same one who tried to jump into the river earlier.
What are you doing?
What? Too late to stop her, the commander watches the beluga shoots. But only breaks the innocent man's handcuffs. And his ankle chains. The commander exhales and holsters their weapon as they enter.
You broke the lock?
I told you, there are things on this boat that shouldn't be here. I thought...
For what?
Nothing. I'll unlock the rest. Gunshots are too loud in here. Will attract...
Thank you! Thank you!
Enemies. The commander hasn't even passed the keys, and the second prisoner is already freed.
What did you say?
I didn't catch that over the gunfire.
God damn, beluga!
Forget it. Without wasting more words, the commander rushes over to the last prisoner and unlocks his chains.
Thank you!
How did you end up here?
My name is John. They kidnapped us. Said a mine needed workers. Planned to sell us off. We tried escaping a few times, but security is really tight. We finally made it to the deck this time, but they still caught us. I genuinely thought I'd die in a mine. Thank you, seriously.
Not the time for stories. Are there others?
It's John Frontline himself.
No, it's just the three of us. The commander glances at Beluga. She is once again standing off to the side with arms folded, just like she did on deck, looking as if she didn't care, but clearly doing the right thing.
How do you plan to get them out?
There are 4 lifeboats at the stern. I assume you're heading there too.
Yeah.
John, come with us. Under cover of night, we'll escape using the lifeboats. Suddenly, distant gunfire echoes outside the hold. The door bursts open. A crewman rushes in, but is immediately shot down in the doorway. Using the fallen body for cover, the commander shoots down the intruder and closes the door. What's going on outside? Unclear. Can you shoot? I've hunted before. The commander pulls out a shotgun and hands it over. Stay here. Lock the door. We'll come back when it's safe. If we don't... Understanding that could be a burden, John grips the gun without hesitation. As the commander pulls her hand away, John holds it tightly. Take care! You too. The commander looks to Beluga and draws 2 pistols. Ready? Beluga nods. The commander kicks the door open with the pistols in hand. Damn, Commander dual wielding? Where are they? After snapping an attacker's neck, Beluga follows the commander to the rendezvous point with Middle and Kudo. They probably went ahead. Beluga raises an eyebrow. You think they left you behind? Things are chaotic. For the mission, it was the right call. The commander scans the area and searches the bodies. Those are assassins. But who's the other group? No idea. Now let's go. We need to catch up. Damn! On the chaotic deck, 2 agile figures wave through the crossfire, making their way toward the stern while avoiding the melee as best they can. Over there. The lifeboats are just 10 meters away, but between them and the 2 lies an open space with absolutely no cover. And the open space happens to be caught in a vehement shootout between the mysterious special ops team and those assassins. How do we get across? Beluga instinctively looks to the commander for direction. It'll take time to release the lifeboats. We can't brute force it. Those fenders on the right, they'll serve as cover. We breach from this side and take out those men first. Got it. The commander circles to the right, takes down an enemy, and rolls behind the fender wall. Under the pale deck lights, their movement inevitably exposes them for a brief moment. Gunfire on both sides stops abruptly. Then both factions open fire on the commander's position without warning. Huh? Unexpectedly drawing fire from both sides, the commander is pinned behind a small piece of cover, unable to move. With no further action from them, both groups cease fire to conserve ammo. The battle at the stern grinds to a stalemate. The commander signals Beluga behind them, but there's no response. Beluga is gone. They are all alone. No sign of Kuro or Middle. No sign of Beluga either. They chuckle, unfazed, and pull out an incendiary grenade. Then with a deep breath, a smoke grenade lands in the open, spewing useless white smoke.
You threw it wrong. It's fine. I've got plenty.
From the direction of the lifeboats, the 2 girls' voices carry clearly across the deck. Another smoke grenade sails over, this time landing right next to the commander's cover. Under the veil of smoke, they toss incendiary grenade at the enemy lines. Taking advantage of the brief confusion, they break cover, eliminate another enemy, and relocate.
I have to do everything.
Seeing that the commander is free, Kudo and Middle rush forward to reinforce them. With a pincer move, the trio quickly clear out the remaining foes on the right and converge behind cover.
What happened? We were waiting on deck, then a bunch of Spec Ops soldiers came aboard and started fighting those people. We found out they were the same group from the port. They're after the box. It's too big to carry, so we'll stash it on the lifeboat first, then came back to get you.
I thought...
But what?
nothing. The chaos caused by the incendiary grenade soon dies down. On the left, the special ops have regrouped and are now staring down the trio on the right. Kuro peeks from cover, attempting a snipe, but enemy fire drives her back.
They've been telling us since the port. Persistent bastards.
How much time do you need to lower the lifeboat?
At least a minute.
You have 55 seconds. There's no cover over there. 55 seconds is all we can buy you.
Got it. What's with this haggling? Don't worry, I'll handle the last 5.
I love this Kuro. Box what box you meant combo? God damn it. Kuro empties her bag of ammo, secures all the magazines with her body, then tosses the bag aside. She reaches toward Middle. A little puzzled, Middle places her hand over Kuro's. The commander hesitates, then joins in as well. 3, 2, 1.
Good luck. Huh? Who the heck cheers with their palm up? Smoke grenade!
Oh, I love them.
Huh? Oh, right. I also have regular grenades. Incendiary grenades, stun grenades. Want any?
Middle rummages through her bag of holding and hands several smoke grenades to Kuro, who pulls the pins with her teeth.
This is plenty.
The three exchange a silent cue as their eyes lock in unspoken coordination. The next second, Kuro hurls a smoke grenade to draw enemy attention and dashes across the open space. At the same time, Middle runs for the lifeboat and starts lowering it. The commander snipes a soldier aiming for Middle.
1, 2, 3.
7, 8, 9. They're all counting.
11, 12, 13. Gotta hurry up.
They count silently, every second stretching like an eternity.
33, 34.
On the left is Kuro, attacking at close range with a submachine gun. On the right is the commander, constantly picking off targets with an assault rifle. Under their cover, Middle releases the last clamp, and the lifeboat begins its slow descent. Drop your weapon. 4 of those assassins have flanked the commander from behind. The commander ignores them and fires several shots to force the enemies who are trying to ambush Middle back behind cover. 44, 45. The boat is halfway down. Drop your weapon! Right as the enemies behind them shoot, the commander drops, rolls to another piece of cover, and promptly throws a grenade behind them. The assassins scatter immediately as the grenade explodes with a boom. The commander scrambles up again and raises their weapon to resume their suppressive fire, but having spotted the window of opportunity, a special ops soldier points his gun at Middle from behind.
50, 51. Just a bit more.
The ambusher is poised to fire, but the commander has just cleaned out their magazine, and there is no time to reload.
Get down! Middle, get down!
Middle turns to look. She sees Kuro tackle a nearby enemy, and the commander is screaming something from afar. The commander's pupils dilate. The soldier aiming at Middle collapses, with a bullet shot clean through the helmet. Oh, fuck yeah! Huh. On the rooftop of the deck house stands Beluga, her right foot on the railing and a sniper rifle braced on her knee. She still has her eye to the scope. A slight smile plays at her lips. Oh, she's so cool! The commander exhales in relief.
54, 55. It's done.
Chat energy, real. The lifeboat hits the water at last.
Damn, what a chat!
There's a stage trap in the vortex. Oh hey, it's my commander. The fuck is this? Hmm. Interesting. The commander reaches the radar. The commander is automatically defeated if they are engaged in battle. Proceed with caution. Where the fuck is the radar? Oh, here. Nice. This guy moves up and down. It's too much of a puzzle for me. I assume they will fight each other. We're going to create a smoke ring which lasts 2 rounds. While the smoke ring exists, enemy units that enter the affected area will not be able to exit until the smoke ring dissipates. Ah, okay. Let me just wait this turn here to grab that heliport. They do fight each other. Okay, that's good for me, I think. Hopefully they both disappear. Oh yeah, they kill each other. Hell yeah. You love to see it. Which means now I can safely get Can I grab both? I can grab both. Okay, so I have both just in case. They go back there, those two die. Okay, now I'm safe there. The issue is how will I get to the radar? Oh, these guys have a wider... I see. I am thinking. Let's see how these guys move exactly. Also, I want to take that report. This guy just moves up and down here. Oh, wait, if I stay here, this guy will move. Oh-ho! Oh-ho! Sorry, I'm cooking. I'm not. I'm trying to cook, but. Uh-huh. Who gets alerted down here? I can't take this one, but I just want to see. No, actually, I don't know because it's surrounded by two different colors. So. Oh, it is mine. Still. He. Okay, so. How to use the grenades in a way. I don't know if I did it right. should have waited to use them at the same time. Yeah, I think I needed to use them in the same turn. Because now they won't do... what I need them to do. No, that's gonna... they're gonna look me up there. Damn it! Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had the right idea. I just had to use them on the same turn. Or use it on this guy so he won't move. Ugh, damn it. Restart. Alright. Let's grab this, pick up, and round to grab the heliport. They die, they die, they die. Now grab this one. So I got 2. Like, yeah, I think I had the right idea, but I need to use the 2 bombs on the same turn. This puzzle managed to expel all the remaining brain cells. If there were any to begin with. It is something, alright. The S rank condition on this one. Here. Win within 5 rounds. Damn. Yeah, no, that's I don't know how you will do that. Give me this teleport. I want to have all the moves. Wait, he moved up? that is new. Just how I learned the movements. Yeah, unfortunately I have a short memory span. So I'm like, I had this weird brain thing in which, like, I understand their movements, but for some reason I can't, like, remember them properly or, like, predict them. All right. Now let's see. So the crossing was related to St. Paul. Oh yeah, no, it's just the people who chat more. Right. Doo-doo-doo. Oh wait, no. Ah, damn it. I wish they would let you like just rewind some moves. Because that is not what I needed to do. Because what I wanna do is keep that one there, So when this guy goes up, I can go whoosh 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 whoosh. No, there's this guy that also moves. Fuck. The winner gets my tail for the night. Or until next stream. Doo-doo-doo. Maybe I should keep the ones that move in place. No, because I need to move these two away. The maker of bold struts. No, I'm just trying to think, but it's Sunday morning, so it's not going well. I mean, it's not morning anymore, but like, you know, it's Sunday. Let's grab the heliports first. Should make only entrance exam possible get for any stages to measure AQ. Real. Wait, I think I see it. I'm just gonna grab the heliports because I want to have all the moves available at my disposal. No, okay, that works. Now I need you to stay there. Fuck up again. Ah! What is there? You right? No, I fucked up again. The issue is that I fucked up and I trapped myself. I don't have enough moves. I'm overthinking, yeah. I'm like, this has to be easier than it thinks. It has to be easier than it seems, but I'm just struggling. Because now I'm trapped here. And I need, yeah, no, I need one of these two to move, to be away. And I did that wrong. Where are my map guides? I am clearly, my brain is not braining, so Seiya! Seiya, I need your brain. Seiya, where are you when I need you? Did I input the reverse codes? Sometimes I do. Most of the time I don't because there's too many. And I'm too lazy to open the game and input them every time. There was an instant in Seiya chord? Oh no. Seiya ruins your Frontline. With Jet once again. How dare Seiya release guides? How dare he help the community? Oh, the good old days of hating on Seiya because he made guides. And then people coming to my Twitter to tell me how chill the girlfriend community is. I was there, man. You can't fool me. To vote C. I know someone who might have a guide, but it's a video guide. I hate video guides. When a burger's Frontline one community. Oh no, it was long ago. When, you know, things that like Seiya ruins everything, and the death threats to Imoko, you know, that kind of stuff. Video guide for this one was pretty easy to follow. Yeah, I inherently hate video guides because, I don't know, ADHD. I love reverse 99. I say I don't like a character and people leave angry responses in my comments. But then I encourage them to love their character and they thank me. Oh yeah, that happens also, I think. Say has doing everything since Arctic War for ranking onwards. Oh yeah. But yeah, Reverse has a bunch of nuanced character. And you know what happens when that happens in a game. If I keep these two here, this one will move up. And if I go up, this guy will go either up or here, and then he will leave an opening here. Okay. I think that's a strat. I keep these two here, so they don't move. And then this guy will go up. And if I go up here, this guy will either move up or move this way and leave this node free. And this guy goes up, right? Yeah, this guy goes up. So he will be up here. And I can go whoosh. What is nuance? Just flatten everything. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Finally. See, that wasn't so hard. Just my brain was not braining properly. Yippee! Bonjour. Yatta! Let me go grab water. I'm already done with my coffee. I need water to read. Está bien. No. I need to cool my brain, yeah. Alright. Let's continue. By the way, now that Hakuya was here, go to his channel and listen to his cover. It's great. 10 out of 10. I thoroughly recommend. I think just okay? No. I played it from my phone yesterday when I was listening to it, and my sister just looked at me from the computer, and she's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's Hakuya." And she was like, damn, he thinks that good? And I'm like, yeah! But now let us continue. The fourth stone. Macy's praised me, yeah. And she has way more of a musical ear than me. She plays drums. I mean, she played drums, but, you know. Yes, she was more of a musical ear than me, who cannot play things by ear. I could never play things by ear when I played guitar. Like all my classmates would be like, just listen to a song and then like you start playing, and I was like, how the fuck? Anyway, yet another reused CG. I love it. We should be safe now. Let's rest here for a while. By the riverside, a lifeboat drifts gently to shore. Two girls slip off. Beluga follows close behind. Myrtle is just ahead of her and reaches out a hand to help. Thanks.
You sent me back there, didn't you? Thank you.
Under the moonlight of a clear night, Myrtle's eyes almost reflect the stars. Beluga stares into them, as if seeing another world beyond. She might be doing that.
Is there something on my face?
No, I just remember something from the past. Which past, M16? You two know each other? No. We introduced ourselves on the boat already. Anyway, we know each other now. What the heck is that drip? She has the most immaculate drip. If M16 makes it to Girls Frontline 2, I need that drip. Mika, listen to me. Listen to my prayers. If you plan on putting M16 in Girls Frontline 2, please give her that drip as a skin. I will buy it instantly. Mika, girls with suits are the stuff. Yeah, Mika, where is my boys Frontline again? You know, when you grab a bunch of girls and gave them suits and stuff, like Contender and G36. Well, I need that again in Girls Frontline 2, please. Please, I beg. I am on my knees begging, hitting my head against the floor.
Why didn't we let John and the others come with us?
Bringing them along will only put them in more danger. Setting up by boat to another location is a safer option for them. I shouldn't be staying with them either. As they speak, the commander pushes the box off the boat. Beluga instinctively reaches out to catch it, but she's too late. The boat lands heavily on the riverbank. Careful! Next time for sure. Beluga shakes her head in resignation and goes to lift the box. But it certainly feels lighter. Myrtle is helping support it from behind. The commander also comes over to lift one corner, and Kuro follows suit, taking the last corner. The four of them form a circle around the box, each lifting one corner. Beluga glances around at the others' positions, then suddenly lets go. The box tilts in the commander's hands, and they quickly steady it with effort. What's wrong? Lifting a box like this is bad luck. Huh? Never mind. Oh, because it's like a coffin? As if unable to bear the sight, Beluga turns away and walks straight toward a patch of dry grass. There's some shelter from the wind over here. Come. They find a clearing shielded by rocks. The four of them set down the box, light a fire, and huddle around it for warmth.
We're finally safe. That was too close. They were fighting each other, so why did they suddenly focus on us? It's obvious, they're after the box. One group, then two. We've only been on the move for 5 hours and we already got a parade of rats on our trail.
I really like this Kuro. Kuro fiercely tackled her communicator.
No idea who's behind this. Radio silence.
Let's recap what's happened so far and make sense of our situation. This afternoon... Kuro looked like that. Oh, you hadn't seen her? Yeah. I'll excuse myself. Beluga interrupts the commander. Mira snaps the branch she's been playing with. She jumps up and grabs Beluga's arm. Pay the skin, pay me some real money for it. I mean, real money is probably going to... Who the fuck owns Arena Breakout? But yeah, most of the money is probably going to them. Can I exchange Kuro from Arena Universe with Kuro from Girls Frontline? Yeah, this Kuro is so cool! But like, it's still a gremlin, but also so cool. I have no idea. Yeah, usually when they have real money skins in games like this, it's usually because the owner of the other IP wants it that way, which probably means they're getting most of the money. I remember it was like that with the Blast Blue Club, Blast Blue Guilty Gear collab. The Division also, I think, had paid skins. Frontline 2 is severely missing Kuro's whimsy. Yeah, we need Kuro in Girls Frontline 2. If I remember correctly, we only just met tonight.
But you still saved my life. Taking a job, delivering a box, it's all just to make money, but making money is only a means to survive. So there's no need for you to make yourself scarce. The one who saved my life matters more than some anonymous client. We're teammates now, right?
Say, like it or not, you're already involved. Besides, from what I can tell, I don't know a single thing about what's going on. Beluga doesn't respond right away. Her gaze shifts across the three faces before her. Sincerity, candor, and trust. She closes her eyes. Alright. First, this afternoon in Marulos, we received a mission from an anonymous client. We were to depart at 1900 hours and deliver this box to the Northbridge Hotel within 24 hours. Content of the box, unknown. Client, unknown. The commander picks up a small stone and places it on the ground. This represents the client. Soon after that, we were attacked at the port by unidentified special forces. Their target was the box. They placed another stone. This represents the group at the port. I'll refer to them as the special forces for now. Then on the boat, we noticed members of Dos's gang had boarded. Soon, the special forces caught up and started fighting Dos's men. But once they saw us, both sides targeted the box. Dos is a third faction. 3 stones now form a triangle on the ground. The client, unknown special forces, and Dos, they all want the box. So what on earth is inside that box? Everyone looks at the box. It measures about 1.8 meters long, half a meter wide and high. There are 2 biometric locks, 4 convenient carrying handles, and 2 rows of ventilation holes on the side. Kuro peeks inside through one of the holes.
Can't see anything. It's blocked off. I don't like that client either, but she has a point. The more you know, the more danger you're in.
The box, the combo.
But dangers already found us. Staying in the dark just makes us more vulnerable. Not like we have much choice. We really can't open it.
I don't think it's wise to open it by force. Was Kuro taking her guns already? She's so ready for violence, I love her. Beluga examines the logs on the box's structural seams carefully. There's no way to break it open without damaging what's inside. You've got to lock it properly. We're already halfway to the hotel. If we find a car, then we can reach it by morning. Whatever's in there is not our concern.
Want to come with us? Wait, no, it's too dangerous to travel with us. We'll come find you after we finish this job. Hey, maybe ask her if she even wants that. You do talk too much. Say that again?
Mira jumps up and goes after Kuro. Kuro quickly scrambles to her feet and runs. The two whirl in circles around the fire, making everyone's head spin. Can you two please stop?
Then you stop her.
Mira strides over the commander's outstretched legs, trying to take a shortcut. But the commander is just getting up to intervene and accidentally trips her. Mira stumbles forward, straight into the fire pit. Oh! Watch out! The commander reaches to catch her. Mira instinctively grabs Kuro to right herself. In a blink, all three crash into a heap. Beluga, the only one not caught in the chaos, burst out laughing at the comical scene. Everyone's laughing now. Laughter spreads quickly, drowning out the chirping insects along the riverbank. But Mira's right. It really is too dangerous to travel with us. What place isn't dangerous?
Exactly. What place isn't? At least with us, you won't have to worry about getting dragged down by rookies or stabbed in the back by traitors. We're companions, after all.
Can we get up now?
Right. Sorry.
Ah, cute! The three climb off the ground and sit back down. The commander dusts himself off. Beluga tosses more dry twigs into the fire. Kuro pokes at the embers, while Mira takes out some energy bars to share. At least for this moment, there is no danger or death. Only a rare, peaceful night under the stars. The fire splits out a few sparks. I'll go gather more firewood. After a long silence, Beluga suddenly speaks and walks toward a low thicket. We'll start again after a short rest.
Alright.
What about you, Beluga? The commander calls out in her direction, then freezes. At some point, the insects have gone silent. Beluga is wearing a gas mask.
What's going on?
A tear gas canister rolls toward the fire. The chemicalized sting forces the others into violent coughing fits, their eyes burning too much to stay open.
Where are they?
Mirror reaches for her own gas mask. It's not there. From the trees behind Beluga, more than 10 masked individuals emerge. They are dressed in the same black suits as the assassins sent by Doss on the boat. Doss. The hidden killer sees the box. Beluga signals, and one of them steps forward to knock each of the three unconscious. Sorry. Right now, I'm not your companion. The commander collapses, struggling to keep their eyes on Beluga through the encroaching darkness. At her feet, beside the triangle of stones representing the three factions, a fourth stone lies silently on the ground. Again, Beluga? Really? I played this game before. Oh, her. A familiar blade. Every single time. Oh yeah, I did the minigame. It was fun. The commander wakes up at the riverside, unsure of how much time has passed. In front of them lie Kuro and Middle, still unconscious. Beluga and the box are nowhere to be seen. Wake up. Come on, wake up. The commander shakes the two awake. As it becomes clear that the girls are unarmed, they exhale in relief. They take out their canteen to offer water, but after a moment's hesitation, they dig out 2 steel bottles of water from their pack instead and hand them over. Here, drink some.
What happened? Beluga? Don't even mention that woman.
With the canteen in hand, the commander walks to the river, empties the remaining water, and thoroughly washes it with river water. Beluga's with Doss. They took the box. Judging from the sky, we've been out for at least an hour. Go through your packs. Throw out any open food and water. We're going after them.
That's such a waste. 1 hour. Can anyone guarantee the open stuff isn't poisoned?
There are just the 3 of us here.
What about Beluga?
Middle falls silent. She sighs and starts discarding things from her bag. Kuro slams a half-open pack of hardtack to the ground and crushes it underfoot, grinding it out in frustration.
Forget it.
Huh?
I say we forget about this mission. Thus, unidentified spec ops, a client who won't tell us anything, bullets that could hit us from behind at any moment. I'm done with this job.
Don't be rash. They're still away. I'll find us a vehicle. We can still catch up. Kuro has already packed up her small satchel. She swings it over her shoulder and stands.
What about you two? Are you going after the box or coming with me? We can team up on another gig.
It's probably too late to back out now.
The box is already gone. If we quit now, our reputation is the only thing that'll suffer. Worst case, we change names and start over. People die in the dark zone every day. No one's going to remember us. There's still 18 hours until the deadline.
We still have a shot.
But I don't care anymore.
I love this Kuro. Kuro's sudden outburst startles Middle.
Let me ask you, do you know what's in the box? Who the client is? Why you're delivering this thing?
Kuro?
We don't. We're risking it all for those bigwigs hiding in skyscrapers, pulling strings from afar. Is it worth it?
Myrtle crouches, arms around her knees, clearly wanting to speak but too timid to. The commander keeps her head down, busily fiddling with gear, pretending to be preoccupied. No one answers. No one knows how to.
I'm leaving.
Take care.
Wait!
Myrtle pulls 3 grenades and several medkits from her bag and presses them into Kuro's hands.
Take these 3 grenades. No shrapnel, so you won't hurt yourself. Take the medkits too. Don't keep carrying them just because they're heavy. With the way you charge in without cover... Take care of yourself.
Myrtle trails off, reluctant to finish. Kuro walks off a few steps, then rushes back and hugs Myrtle tightly. She nods to the commander.
Stay safe!
Kuro heads off alone, leaving Myrtle and the commander on their own on the riverside. No, Kuro, come back!
Why didn't you stop her?
Because she's right. The commander stops what they're doing and straightens up to look at Myrtle.
What about you? Why are you staying? I don't know.
Myrtle hugs her knees.
I just like it when the 4... No, the 3 of us were together. I don't like being alone. How did things fall apart so suddenly?
Come on, let's find a car first. The commander leads Myrtle toward the woods not far off.
It's not the worst case scenario. Now is the worst case scenario. You're right. Now it is. God damn, okay, be that way.
A group of uniformed special forces emerges and surrounds them, formation tight. Leading them is a woman with long, black hair.
I had more guns pointed at me today than I did all of last year.
Commander raises her hands and turns around helplessly.
It's you? You know who I am? No.
The commander eyes the group, focusing on the woman in front. The octopus emblem on her arm is impossible to miss.
Black Gold Universal. You were the ones who attacked us at the port. I'm on the boat.
Myrtle recognizes the distinctive modded rifle immediately.
Hand over the box and we'll let you leave. You're a bit too late. You revealed yourself after hiding all this time. Doesn't that mean you were going to kill us anyway? That was the plan, but the box isn't here. Tell us where it is and spare us both the trouble. I have no interest in making this harder than it needs to be. You can guarantee that? Hecate keeps her word. Hecate? You're from Black Gold's Abyss Squad.
Shocked by both the woman's name and the identity of the soldiers, Myrtle burst out her realization.
Kuro was right. This was a bad gig.
So? 33 yet? I don't have all day.
As you can see, we don't have the box.
3.
We were tricked. The box was stolen.
2.
It's really not with us.
1.
Dos has it.
Dos.
Yes, I'm sure you figured it out by now. There were originally 3 of us, on the boat. A 4th joined us. She called herself Beluga. She earned our trust, then brought Dos's man and stole the box. So your enemy is Dos, not us.
Faced with gun barrels all around, The commander stalls for time, trying to distract Hecate and her squad. And the third person? How do we know you're telling the truth? Maybe the two of them just moved the box together.
Well,
Hecate eyes the pair who have no proof to back up their claims and signals a soldier beside her to kill Middle first.
wait! You got me. The box isn't actually with us. You got me. The box isn't actually with us. You want to know where it is? Put the guns down. You said you guarantee your safety.
The Jews refuse the deal. A black gold operative steps forward, his gun aiming at Middle's head. She shuts her eyes. A huge explosion sounds from the forest behind them. Then another. Stop. Hecate holds the execution, signaling for 3 subordinates to investigate the forest. Only 4 people, including Hecate, remain around Middle and the commander. The commander glances at Middle. They exchange a look, both catching a flicker of secret delight in the other's eyes.
An offensive.
Middle gestures toward the slope on the left with her eyes. The commander gives a subtle nod. The 3 operatives sent to investigate have moved far away. But suddenly, white smoke from another smoke grenade rises from the opposite side of the forest, drawing everyone's attention.
Now!
The commander and Middle spring into action, ramming into the black gold operatives in front of them. Gunfire sprays off target, tearing up the ground. Another smoke grenade lands in their midst, clouding visibility.
Ceasefire! Get out of the smoke!
Too close together and afraid of friendly fire, the black gold operatives stop firing blindly and reposition to regain vision. Meanwhile, the commander and Middle dash for the slope on the left. Hecate raises her rifle. Without aiming precisely, she fires at the ground near the commander's feet, forcing them to duck for cover and hold their escape.
You okay? Yeah, but I left my pack. I'm low on ammo.
The commander hides behind a tree. Middle observes the situation from behind a nearby boulder.
Got any throwables? 2 grenades, 2 smokes.
That's enough. They won't storm us. They want us alive. We're just 5 meters from the woods. If we get in, we might lose them. Cuckoo! Cuckoo! A deer call sounds from the dense thicket.
That sounds nothing like a real bird.
Get ready. The black gold operatives raise their weapons and creep forward. Middle pulls a pin from a grenade. One of the lead black gold operatives drops from a gunshot.
From the trees.
The shot acts as a signal. Middle times it perfectly and throws his grenade. The 2 of them break into sprint, heading for the beard call. Hecate aims at the commander and fires. The first shot misses, but the second hits the commander's lower left leg. They stumble, staggered by the hit. They're about to become a sitting duck. Middle stops, turns, and fires at the black gold operatives caught on their heels, forcing them into cover and giving the commander a breather.
Go! We're going together.
Middle empties her mag and reaches out for the commander. Black gold has them in their sights again. Another grenade from the trees stalls the pursuers for 2 seconds. Huda picks out from the woods.
Yeah! Come on! How's your leg?
I'm fine. The bullet that should have shattered their leg seems to have done far less damage than expected. The commander steadies himself and runs with Middle into the forest. Hmm?
This way, follow me. I found a car.
It is much harder to pursue their targets in the woods at night. The Black Hole operatives hesitate to use grenades, afraid they will kill all three. Soon, the trio finds a vehicle Kuro prepared ahead of time.
Everyone in? Buckle up? Alright, launching!
They speed away. The Black Hole operatives, with no vehicles of their own, fire uselessly after them. None of the shots land. Stop.
Yippee!
Your leg? It's fine. Hecate returns to where the commander was shot in the leg. There isn't a single drop of blood on the grass. Oh? What does that mean? Could it be you? What does that mean? Camel bells in the moonlight. We're gonna read one or two more. We're halfway through, so we should be able to finish next Saturday. If I do one or two more, maybe three. We'll see. Later, Nicholas! On the highway on the west bank of the canal, dark zone, Camona. Having shaken off Black Gold's pursuit, the commander takes over the driver's seat. With only a sparse cache of ammunition and supplies left, they speed across the Camona plains. I know the music.
Are you sure your leg's fine?
Look. The commander pulls out a contour steel plate out from their left pant leg and tosses it aside. A dent is clearly visible on the metal.
Impressive. And you? Why did you come back? Well, I thought about it, and you guys are such noobs. Without me, you're definitely screwed. So I figured I'd reluctantly tag along a little longer.
Reluctantly.
You're right.
I believe you.
Hey, I'm serious. So are we. Hey, enough already.
Alright. Well, stop. Thanks, Kuro.
Sure.
She's a tsundere.
Just so we're clear, I didn't come back for that client. I came back for you guys. I know. Kuro, you're the best.
Feeling that Kuro is still sulking, Miller throws an arm around her neck and pulls her into a big hug.
Hey, you're choking me. Welcome back.
She has tsundere vibes. The night wind blows as the wind turbines spin silently on either side. The headlights got a clear path ahead through the darkness. There's no one else around. Only the three of them, alone in the Camona wilderness.
Where are we going?
Those controls for Florianpino. If Alua wants to take the box back and avoid Hagate's people, there's only one path she can take.
Bridge 794.
Yeah, we haven't lost too much time. I know a shortcut. We can catch up with her there. Then we'll ask her how it feels to be Dos's lapdog.
Damn!
Half an hour later, the car passes through an abandoned town. Miriel, who has been laughing and joking in the back seat, suddenly falls silent as she stares out the window.
What's wrong? This was my home.
The road is riddled with potholes and scarred by deep tire marks from military vehicles. The buildings on either side have been wrecked by shelling, and rubble lies strewn across the road. The commander carefully navigates around the debris, slowing the car even more.
When the war reached here, I lost my home and my family. I was lucky. A special operative found me and let me follow him. He was the one who taught me how to shoot. A few years later, he took on a job and never came back. Before he left, he gave me a gun. I used it to complete my first gig. After that, I kept taking jobs, scrounging junk, stashing more and more stuff, saving up more and more money. I even found a smuggler willing to get me out. Once I finish this job and get the payment, I can finally leave Camona. For good.
Meryl turns her gaze back into the car and instinctively reaches for the giant backpack that she always carries, only to realize she has left it on the riverbank. Her raised hand falls onto the empty seat.
Don't you worry. I'll get you a bigger pack.
They're so cute. Meryl forces a smile.
Is this smuggler really trustworthy? I've heard it's getting harder and harder to leave the dark zone lately. You sure you're not getting scammed? I don't think it's a scam. It's someone named Evita. She's a contractor in Marulos. I've taken jobs from her before. Seem reliable. Evita? I know her too. She may really have a way to get you out. Come to think of it, I've seen her quite recently. If she hadn't helped me back then, I wouldn't have gotten this job in the first place.
Ah. The commander is momentarily distracted. The front right tire runs over a massive rock. The steering wheel jerks, and the car lurches toward a pile of rubble.
Brake! Brake!
A shrill screech fills the air. The car halts just short of the mound.
What happened?
Sorry, I was just taken by surprise. Listen, don't stay in Marulos for the next little while. It's better if you take an out-of-town job. The commander shifts gears and reverses, restarting the vehicle. We all know Evita, and we all saw her before this mission.
Is that a problem?
Not necessarily.
Evita's a well-known contractor in the dark zone. It's a coincidence, but not suspicious. But there's someone else you know, and that's not so easy to explain.
Who?
Hecate.
Oh, she noticed?
Who? That psycho woman who almost got us all killed? I went back for you guys after I found the car, but Black Ops people had already surrounded the area, so I had to hide in the woods. I saw everything. When you look back and saw Hecate, you clearly recognize her.
Fine, I admit it. We met once. "4 years ago. I'll say it again. Your mission is to rescue the hostages trapped in the mountaintop camp and ensure their safety. Is that clear?" "Yes, sir!" In a forested valley somewhere in Camona, a uniformed officer is delivering a briefing. Before him are soldiers standing in a neat row, and 6 slack-looking special operatives. The hostages are at the top of the mountain. 3 sides are cliffs. Only the northeastern slope is suitable for approach. It's dense with rocks and trees, so I brought in 6 local operatives familiar with the terrain. Stand up straight! The officer barks at the slouching operatives. They straighten up instantly. What a hard ass. Shh. What was that? Speak up so I can hear it. Sir! We'll complete the mission, sir! The commander is among the six, whispering to a friend. This mission is important. Anyone who performs well gets a commendation. Whoever takes the lead role gets a rank promotion. What if it's an operative? What a joke. An operative? Fine. If one of you gets the lead, I'll push to get them admitted into the military. Any other questions? No, sir. Thank you, sir. The commander's friend elbows them, whispering excitedly. The military! Did you hear that? The military! Of course I heard. Join the military and you get a chance to leave Cremona. It can't be that easy. They're just stringing us along. God, I don't care where. I just want out of the dark zone. Lost in dreams of a better future, the friend doesn't notice the commander's cynicism. Hey, look at that one with the dark hair. In the front row stands a girl with short dark hair, dressed in a uniform and carrying a full set of climbing gear. What about her? When the officer was making promises, she shrugged. Clearly didn't believe a word. Quiet! Ahem. The winds are too strong for helicopters today. The northeastern slope is the enemy's only retreat path. We'll advance from there and trap them. Sir! The dark-haired girl suddenly speaks up. I found a potential escape path on the southern cliff during reconnaissance. The enemy might retreat that way. You said it yourself. Might. Might! The cliff is steep. How will they get down with hostages? What about the others who scouted south? Sir, I believe the south is impassable. If we all attack from the northeast and they escape another way, the mission fails. I request... I've scouted it too. No way they're getting out that way. The officer cuts her off, clearly irritated. I don't care how smart you were in the academy or what your scores were. This is Cremona, the dark zone, not your fancy simulation lab. As the officer drones on, the dark-haired girl falls silent. Interesting. What is? Say, if that soldier's right, what then? You again? If you got something to say it to my face. The commander sighs and steps forward. Sir, I agree with her. What then say? I love this quote. This girl is so capable and reliable. She is!
And? That dark-haired girl was Hecate? Did the officer listen?
The three have long since left the ruined town. Bridge 794 is just up ahead.
Well? Look!
Miriam interrupts suddenly. There is a sudden glow at the end of the dark road.
Headlights. We've caught up.
The commander cues their own headlights and floors the accelerator. Get ready. Oh, this is actually a new one, I think. And it does this for Rapino. They arrive at where the light is. It is indeed a vehicle, but it's parked and not moving. The headlights shine down the road in the direction from which the commander is traveling. Beluga is leaning against the hood, as if waiting. What? A lone person, one car, beside the bridge under the moonlight. The Dos assassins are nowhere to be seen.
What the hell?
That's what I'm wondering, Kuro. The commander parks the car. The three get out, weapons in hand, cautious of Beluga and any unseen threat. Where's the box? Beluga doesn't answer.
Why did you betray us? We were in this together.
I never said I was on your side. Mira falls silent. She realizes she had only assumed Beluga's allegiance. She was wrong. She raises her gun and points it at her.
Hand over the box. I might let you leave.
Where's everyone else? Why are you here alone? Because they're all idiots. Beluga turns and walks toward the trunk, her back completely exposed. But just as she opens it, she pauses and looks to the far end of the bridge.
What now?
An engine revs in the distance. More headlights. A convoy is approaching from the other side. Beluga slams the trunk shut. There's a pistol from the pocket of her suit and points it at the commander.
You.
The three shift focus to the convoy, weapons raised. The cars stop on the opposite end of the bridge. Bodyguards in black step out and flank a middle-aged man in a suit carrying a cane as he walks toward the commander and company. Oops! What a show! Seems I arrived just in time. The man wears sunglasses and although it's dark, he carries no weapon and strolls casually, in spite of the guns aimed at him. But the bodyguards around him and the glint of a sigil on his ring finger leave no doubt about his identity.
DOS.
I came to see how things turn out. It's done. Good. And these leftover pests. Do I have to teach you how to deal with them too? Beluga fires, blowing out the front right tire of the commander's car. Those bodyguards fan out, guns run.
Prepare for battle.
Ooh. Oh my god, Tony Stark, he does look like old Tony Stark. To the Withering Rose. Time to kick ass again. As long as I can use the Scar Sisters, everything will be okay. Except maybe for the dead stacks, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have no fairy on this guy's wife. The very specific enemies does, okay. But say yeah, I don't have a fairy. Where the fuck is DOS? All the way over there. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Should I be actually worried about these guys? I'm like, they're only 6, but they have a very high CE. Will they actually... Will they be those that kick my ass? Or not? I guess we shall see. There is... There is Goliath. So I assume I must use them. I'll use Suo mod. I mean, I do have Suami mod here. Actually, let me just see how bad they are right off the bat. To see whether I'll need to actually think around them or if I can just power through. Let's see how bad these guys are. First-hand experience. It's the only way to know. It's the only way to know. Oh, they're nothing! They're nothing!
勝利の余韻に浸るのは勝者の特権。 本物の戦場と比べると突撃太陽の輝きが如く負けを認めるとでも勝利の余韻に浸るのは勝者
Like, P22 is the only one getting damage. Because she's like, out there in the open. Alright then. We're here. It's that easy. Now let's see how this guy is.
本物の戦場と比べると
Of course he summons people.
私が引きつける
Oh, okay, he's annoying because he summons people. I see how it is.
このお酒は強いですよいい考えがあるわ
Kite? I'm too lazy to kite. I should, but... let's restart this battle.
本物の戦場と比べればこんな
Also, I don't know how to kite properly since I never do it.
太陽の輝きが如く 負けを認めるとでも先に帰るの怖がらなくてもいいわよ可愛がってあげる
Targeting reset. Okay.
突撃
Yeah, because I assume I want them to focus on the guy. I don't know how to get them to focus on the guy.
手伝ってあげる太陽の輝きが如くなるほど
And his HP keeps going down.
一体します自分のことを信じてあげて
Okay, he's dead. I have to sacrifice Suomi, but
勝利の余韻に浸るのは勝者の
have you heard of air targeting reset? Yeah, I know how targeting. I mean, I know about targeting reset. I never do these things. So I'm not entirely sure how they work. Like in theory, I know how they work. Like, you know, I know you move if you move a doll, you reset their target. But I have no idea how to do it properly. I have no clue.
素体丁寧に扱ってね
But it's fine. We did it.
はじめまして指揮官私全然重たくないですよ
You target Tron most units 99% of the time. Ah. I'm so sorry, Swami.
ここいて指揮官お待ちしておりました早速今日の行動を開始してください指揮官さんごきげんよう
Yippee!
本日指揮官お待ちしておりました早速今日の行動を開始してください
A rifle, on the other hand, targets a remote while wielding them is furthest enemy. Ah, okay, yeah, I remember that. Rifles target the furthest one. I said I just always brute force everything 99% of the time. So whenever there is a fight in which I actually need to do stuff, I'm like, oh no! Oh! Okay, we're doing this one. The second variation. Okay. Not bad. After a fierce battle, only a few of Dawson's bodyguards remained by the bridge. They now stay close to him, giving up on any offensive. On the other side, the commander and the dolls are down to their last magazines.
Don't even think about taking that thing with you.
Count your bullets before you speak. Where is it? Beluga jerks her head toward the car's trunk. A bodyguard steps up. Opposite, carefully checks something inside, but returns to whisper to Dawes. Alright, at least for this part, you did well. I'll leave the rest to you. Since you weren't here for this mission, see it through to the end. Dawes stops his game, and two bodyguards carry the box out of the car. Farewell. I hope to see you again, my entrusted, loyal subordinate. Beluga remains behind, gun in hand, facing the commander's group. Dawes turns away, escorted by his guards, and retreats across the bridge with the box in tow. Two consecutive gunshots ring out. Kuro raises her gun and fires at Dawes, but Beluga predicts her move and shoots first, hitting the weapon in Kuro's hand. Kuro's aim jerks, her submachine gun almost slipping from her grip. The bullets miss. Stop wasting bullets. Kuro steadies herself, her gun is still aimed at Dawes, but he's already shielded by his guards. The commander and Miriel are completely out of ammo, and don't dare expose that fight by firing. Give it up. The only reason you're still alive is because it isn't because I couldn't kill you. You should be grateful for tonight's moonlight. It put me in a good mood. Even now, in what could be called a retreat, Dawes remains composed and gentlemanly. He pulls out a handkerchief to wipe the gunpowder off his cane. The sewer rats' business on the canal. Was that your doing? Sewer rats. Dawes pauses on the bridge, glancing back at the commander. They kidnap people from towns and send them to the mines via the canals. Was that the Antoni family's business?
Dad! Mom! Who did it?
Let me go! Let me... Perhaps. I don't remember such trivial things. Dawes shrugs dismissively and continues walking. Several cars are parked at the far side of the bridge. Beluga fires a shot into the ground in front of the commander. Don't move. I'm not out of ammo yet. Ignoring the threat, the commander tosses aside their empty gun, draws a knife, and crouches to charge forward. Miriel is out of bullets, but Kuro fires to cover the commander's charge. Beluga dodges, and the commander sprints past her, heading toward the bridge. Dawes has just reached the far end. With a massive explosion, part of the bridge collapses. There's no path ahead of the commander now. Across the river, those convoy honks in a cacophony of mockery. The headlights grow smaller, the honking fades, and eventually everything vanishes into the dark forest of Camona. The commander turns back, knife in a reverse grip, and faces Beluga.
Now it's between us.
Hey yo! Shit! Why does she look so good? Goddamn. I need a screenshot of this for reasons. Sea goes hard, yeah. A dark cloud blots out the moon. By the ruined bridge, tension crackles between both sides. Oh wait, I actually have a friend that loves M16. I'm gonna send it to her. Where the fuck is she? Just M16 CG, no context. Just go. The bridge is gone. You can't chase him. Forget the box. This has nothing to do with you to begin with. Beluga stands at the bridge alone, calm and unshaken.
Says who? This is our gig. I didn't care at first. It's just a job from a faceless client. But having it taken right under my nose, someone has to answer for that.
The bridge is destroyed. There's no way to cross the canal. The tires on the commander's car have been shot out. If they want to chase us, they'll have to seize Beluga's car.
I have one more question.
If you're with us, why did you let those civilians go back on the boat? Beluga doesn't answer. There's nothing more to talk about.
Stall her. I'll grab her car.
The commander whispers to the two girls beside them and prepares to rush forward. Another shot lands in front of them.
Drop it, middle. I know you're out of ammo.
Kuro, if I counted right, are you planning to threaten me with 4 bullets?
One is enough.
I love this, Kuro! Goddamn. I'll say it one last time. Leave. Forget the box. I don't know what's inside or who hired us. But does. If I had to choose between them, I'd never hand the box over to someone like him. Oddly, the commander thinks they catch a glimpse of Beluga's smile.
Watch out!
Beluga shifts her aim toward the commander, one corner of her mouth curling upward. A gunshot. Someone hits the ground with a thud. In the woods, one of Dos's bodyguards collapses. Yo! Didn't even look! Shit! In the woods, one of Dos's bodyguards collapses. Beluga's barrel is still smoking in the moonlight.
You... The commander, Miril and Kuro stand rooted to the spot, all dumbfounded by Beluga's sudden about face turn. There, now we're gonna read our tale. Beluga lowers her weapon, walks to the driver's seat, and starts the engine. Seeing the trio still frozen, she leans out of the window. Come on, get in. What? They pull up at a cabin in the woods at a remote location not too far away. It looks long abandoned. Come in. Beluga opens the door and enters first. The commander and the others exchange glances, then follow suit. Gasp. What is it? The commander freezes in the doorway. Crew and Miller step forward and peer inside. Inside, the box that should have been taken by Dawes is sitting quietly in the center of the cabin. Why are you all blocking the door?
What's going on? Didn't Dawes take the box? Why is it here? And that guard you shot, why was he there?
You ask too many questions. The three walk inside. Kuro circles the box twice, inspecting it.
Looks exactly the same. Is it the real deal?
She knocks on it with her knuckles. It is. The commander, who has crouched down to examine it, stands back up. Before we set off, I scratched some markings under the security lock. 3 left, 1 right. They're very small and hard to spot. Shouldn't be any way to fake them.
There they are! You thought of that? That's genius!
I was worried you all might... Never mind. It came in handy after all. Beluga leans down to check the box, then straightens up and shoots the commander an unfathomable glance. Alright, I admit I didn't see those marks at all.
What's going on? Can you tell us now?
Just as you've surmised, the one that Dawes took wasn't your box. It was another.
Another?
Yes, your client simultaneously hired at least 6 teams to score identical boxes. Each team departed at 1900 hours from different locations, heading to different destinations. No one knew which box was real. But there was a leak saying that the real one was with you, so I'm afraid your team was just bait. Kuro slams her fist into the box. Yeah, so the boxes. So the one Dawes took. Another team gave up the mission. Nobody else knew. So I swapped the boxes and let Dawes take theirs. To people like Dawes or Black Gold Universal, it doesn't matter which is real. They'll split up and chase down all 6. But I had to find the real one. You want it too? Beluga doesn't answer immediately. She gazes quietly at the box, brushing off a few leaves that have fallen on top of it. No, I want you to deliver it safely.
Then why steal it earlier?
If people didn't think Dawes had taken your box, how long could you have kept it safe?
Hey, we're strong, okay? What you and Dawes running scared just now?
Kuro waves her hands proudly, but accidentally punches the box again. She winces, holding in the pain to keep up appearances.
Shut up.
Laughter finally returns among the 4 of them. The past few hours of deception and conflict seem all but forgotten.
If, and I mean if, we had given up the box like the other team, what would you have done?
Do you know why no one knew I had theirs? Still, I never even entertained the possibility that you'd abandon her. After all, people and circumstances change, but bonds don't. Anyway, I bought you some time. The car is yours. You'll find ammo supplies in the back. The rest is up to you. Beluga gives the box one last look, then turns to leave.
Where are you going?
There's still cleanup to do on Dosa's side. Wait! One last question. Why are you so sure ours is the real one? Beluga pauses and turns slightly. The commander sees her eyes. They are filled with certainty, without a hint of doubt. Because this is the reason I exist. Take the box and go. The road ahead will not be easy. What did she mean by that? Oh wait, I have... Oh, it's another minigame. I'm thinking... Trying to calculate if I should do one more. Or end it here. I should probably end it here for today because as you guys know, Sunday is my day of chores. Hopefully we can speed through the remaining story next Saturday. Oh, the main story, there's not many loads left, but minigame wise, there's like 6 total left. Ah, okay, I see. I might do this minigame off stream, so next time we already will have the notes unlocked, the story notes unlocked for this one. But yeah, gonna end this here for today so I can get some chores done. There's this one and one more minigame stage. I see. Okay, so yeah, hopefully we should be able to finish next Saturday. If not, we'll still have Sunday, but I mean, I would like to leave Sunday for more Expedition 33. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. For now, let me go back here for a second. Because yeah, I should really get some stuff done since I woke up late today. Yeah, because it's gonna be 2 p.m. and I need to eat and then do some chores, and at around between 3 and 3:30 I need to go pick up my sister, so I guess doing the minigame off a stream will save enough time for finishing story next stream, fingers crossed. Yeah, I mean, if there's another one, unless it pops up right away, I still need to do it on a stream. But, you know, it will be just the one instead of 2. So I'm gonna get this one done now. So next time we'll jump right into story notes, and then we'll continue main story. But yeah, damn, just getting interesting. Sheesh! Why are Mika collabs so damn interesting all the time? God damn it.
This one will be after unlocking number 15, so rather late. Ah, I see. But we're at 13, so should be doable, hopefully. If not, as I said, we still have Sunday. I would like to leave Sunday for expedition. But again, we'll see how things go next week. But next Saturday for sure, we're gonna be here with more Gears Frontline Arena Breakout Collab. This is actually pretty interesting. I did not expect it to be this interesting. We made good progress today. Yippee! 17 out of 29 nodes completed. But yeah, a schedule coming hopefully today or tomorrow. Need to confirm with Hakuya if we can watch a movie next week or not. But yeah. Other than that, on Friday, we'll probably be more reviews during the week, and then as I said, more Gears Frontline on the weekend. There's some mixed opinions on it, mainly how it's associated with the Gears Frontline universe itself. I mean, so far it really just seemed like some alternate universe kind of thing, with, you know, F16 powers. So far. You know, that M16 line of like, this is the reason I exist, really kind of drove home the fact of like, okay, this is like M16 doing some Lunacia time fuggery, yeah. So it's like, you know, this entire timeline itself is not really associated with the universe we know. So far it seems like the commander is different. The dolls, they call them dolls. I think it's just to make narration easier, but they seem to be human. There doesn't seem to be dolls per se. I was even soundly because Rain is comfy, so I missed a stream. Oh, that's valid. Rain is very comfy to sleep. I actually put Rain to sleep every night. Have you had fun at least? Yeah, this has been really fun. We're still not done, but it's been really fun. Hopefully we'll finish next week. I mean, we need to finish next week, one way or another, because the event is ending. But, you know, hopefully we'll finish in one stream next week instead of 2. But yeah, it's been pretty great. I was not expecting an Arena Breakout collab to be this good. I gotta admit, I was not expecting that. But yeah, before further rambling and wasting time that I could be using my chores, I'm gonna cut this short. So thank you guys for coming. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to stay safe, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you next time. So bye bye.